Sean? How you doing, bud?
Hey, what's up?
Nice to meet you. Why don't you have a seat? Well, Sean, what brings you in today? Heard you had a little, an episode, the other night when you were, you had to go to the hospital. What was going on with that? Do you remember anything about that night, or?
I don't recollect too many details. Remember waking up in the hospital room, but I guess one of my friends had to come and take me to the hospital. I was throwing up all over myself, apparently.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well, are you feeling better today, or?
Yeah, much better. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you remember much about that night? Like anything specific? Do you remember taking the OxyContin, or do you remember smoking or drinking?
I remember smoking and taking the OxyContin. That was I think that was in the beginning of the night, but much after that, it's pretty blurry.
Yeah. So you just went to a party and just had a little too much, and did you know how much you were taking, or did you just lose track of what you were taking? Did somebody give you the drugs, or?
I knew what I was taking, but
you didn't mean to take so much?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, was there any particular reason why you went out that night? Relieve some stress, or just school catching up to you? I know you've been on some disciplinary probation from your university because of the incident that you had when you were a freshman, when you broke that other kid's jaw.
Yeah.
Do you have some anger issues, or what triggers you?
That was another alcohol related incident, and I was drunk at the time of that fight. I don't think I have any anger issues. I think just a little judgment impaired.
You're just a normal kid, just looking to have a good time, and it got a little too out of hand.
It got out of hand.
Well, that's a pretty serious offense. I know you've been on probation. So are you more worried about that now, since everything that's gone on with this recent event that happened with waking up in the hospital? You had to get your stomach pumped. That must have been a pretty scary experience for you. You could have died that night if your friend wouldn't have found you and lifted you over. Do you understand the magnitude of that situation?
Pretty serious, incident for sure. I mean, it was definitely a little bit of a shock, but usually I don't let things go that far. Just another one of those college parties that got out of hand, I guess.
Yeah, I understand.
Went on for a little bit too long.
I understand, man. So, what about your regular day-to-day life? How's your sleeping habits? Do you have any hobbies that you like to do, or?
I get pretty good sleep. As far as my day-to-day routine. I'm in the library a lot. Finals are coming up, so that takes a good part of my day. But just a lot of stress there. So I go out, on the weekends.
Do you feel healthy? Are you eating right? And
oh yeah, for sure.
You working out and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. How are your grades? Do you have to get good grades? Is that something that goes along with your probation? You're on disciplinary probation, but does something say that you need to get a certain GPA, or?
No, not that I'm aware of. I think I just need to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
As far as that's concerned.
Well, what about your family? How do they feel about all this? It must have been pretty scary for them, having you in the hospital in such a state like that.
Do
you get along with them?
Yeah, we got a good relationship. Yeah.
You just Do you understand